ഓം ശ്രീ ഗുരുഭ്യോ നമഃ. ഹരി ഓം. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിः സീദസാദനം. ഓം ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം നമഃ ശിവായ ഗുരവേ സച്ചിദാനന്ദമൂർത്തയേ നിഷ്പ്രപഞ്ചായ ശാന്തായ നിരാലംബായ തേജസേ. ഓം യസ്യാത്മഭൂതസ്യ ഗുരുപ്രസാദാത് അഹം വിമുക്തോസ്മി സംസാരബന്ധാത്. സർവോപദേഷ്ടു ശിവാനന്ദമൂർത്തേഃ മൃദ്വംഗ്രിയുഗ്മം പ്രണതോസ്മി നിത്യം ദയാസിന്ധും ദീനബന്ധും ശാസ്ത്രാർത്ഥബോധനപട്ടും മസ്കരീന്ദ്രവരം നൗമി ശ്രീചിദാനന്ദസദ്ഗുരും. ഓം പ്രാണിനാം ദുഃഖഹർത്താരോ ജ്ഞാനദോ ഭുവനമുക്തയേ ശിവാനന്ദചിദാനന്ദോ ആശ്രയേ ഗുരുസത്തമോ. ഓം ശാന്താത്മാനം പ്രണതസുലഭം സിദ്ധവിദ്യാപ്രഭാവം ഭാസ്വദ്രൂപം സുഗുണനിലയം ധ്വസ്തകർമാദിവർഗം പ്രജ്ഞാവൃത്തം നിജസമൃതിശം താരതം ത്യാഗിഭജ്യം സാക്ഷാത് ഈശം മമ ഗുരുവരം ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ശിവാനന്ദം നതോസ്മി. ഓം ഓം ഭദ്രം കർണേഭിഃ ശൃണുയാമ ദേവാഃ ഭദ്രം പശ്യേമാക്ഷഭിർയജത്രാഃ സ്ഥിരൈരംഗൈസ്തുഷ്ടുവാഗുംസസ്തനൂഭിः വ്യശേമ ദേവഹിതം യദായുः. സ്വസ്തി ന ഇന്ദ്രോ വൃദ്ധശ്രവാः സ്വസ്തി നഃ പൂഷാ വിശ്വവേദാः സ്വസ്തി നസ്താർക്ഷ്യോ അരിഷ്ടനേമിः സ്വസ്തി നോ ബൃഹസ്പതിർദദാതു. ഓം ശാന്തി ശാന്തി ശാന്തി. I will read the mantras, just follow so that you will be able to remember. Om Brahma Devanam Prathamassambhabhuva Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gupta Sabrahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtham Atharvaya Jyeshtaputraya Praha Atharvane Yam Pravadeda Brahma Atharvatam Purovacha Angire Brahma Vidyam Sabharadvajaya Satyavahaya Praha Bharadvaju Angirase Paravaram Shavanako Havi Mahashalo Angirsam Vidivatu Upasannaha Papracha Kasminnu Bhagavo Vijñāde Sarvamidam Vijñādam Bhavatiti Tasmai Sahovaja Dve Vidye Veditavye iti Hasma Yad Brahmavido Vadanti Parachaiva Aparacha Tatra Apara Rigvedo Yajurveda Samavedo Atharvavedaha Shikshakalpo Vyakaranam Niruttam Chando Jyotishamiti Atapara Yaya Tadaksharamadigamyate. Up to that we have covered, okay? We'll just sum up actually. The opening prayer is Shanti Mantra is Bhadram Karnevi Shruniyama Devaha. Let us hear good things from the ear, through the ear. Let us see good things by the eyes, with the eyes. Let us have a good, healthy body so that we can do the Devahitam, what is pleasing to God, that we will be able to do it. Indra, give us health, and Pusha, Surya, bless us to have good health, and Takshya, Garuda, help us to have good health, Brihaspati, good health. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now, Brahma Devanam Pratamaha Sambhabhuva. Brahma was the firstborn. Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gupta. He is the creator and he is the protector. Brahma means, why they say, because Paramatma, from then Brahma. Brahma is the creator. Paramatma is not involved in any creation. Okay? The Parabrahman is not involved in creation. So when we say creator, then this it should come down actually. Bhuvanasya Gupta. Sa Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtham Atharvaya Jyeshtaputraya Praha. So the importance is Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtham. The Brahma Vidya is different from other Vidyas, should not be there. Brahma Vidya is this place where all other vidyas abide. In Brahma Vidya, all other vidyas are included. Not Brahma Vidya is different, Bhagavan is different, this world is different. So I don't want the world, I want Bhagavan. You cannot say like that. World is inside Bhagavan. Okay, that is according Brahma Vidya. Sarva Vidya Pratishtam Brahma Vidya Jyeshtaputraya Praha. Okay. Throughout it. Purusha eva idagam sarvam yat bhutam yatchabam. Purusha eva idagam sarvam Purusha eva. This everything is Bhagavan only, he says. So world is different from Bhagavan, so I don't want the world, I want Bhagavan means you won't get Bhagavan. I don't want Bhagavan, I want world, that is also not possible. Okay? Neither these seekers who deny the world, they can realize God. Nor those who denied God, they will not get anything in this world. So this is, world is God. Vishwasmai Namaha. Okay? So, Brahma Vidya is Sarva Vidya Pratishtam. He told it to the Jyeshtaputra Atharva. Then Atharvane Yam Pravadeda Brahma Atharva Tam Purovaja Angire. So the Atharva told it to Angi. Then Angi told it to Satyavaha of Bharadvaja Gotra. Then Satyavaha told it to Angiras. Then, so it is like that, it came from teacher, Shishya, that Parampara. Then, now the Mundakopanishad question comes. Shavanako Havai Mahashalo Angirisam Vidipatu Patannaha Papracha Kasmin Bhagavo Viknyade Sarvamidam Viknyadam Bhavajiti. So Shavanaka goes to the Angiras according to the tradition. What is the tradition? Tadvidya Pranibadena Pariprashnena Sevya Upatekshanti Teknyanam Jnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha. So when you go there with humility, we should go. Otherwise, I know a little, I have some doubts, I want to come to clarify that with you, means it will not come. Okay? Whosoever it, when you go with all humility you go. Then only you can receive. Otherwise you will not receive. So, Shavanakaha, Mahashalaka, Shavanakaha, Angirasam, Vidivatu Upasannaha, Vidivatu approached him and asked him the question. Kasmin Bhagavo Vikyade Sarvamidam Viknyadam Bhavajeti. By knowing which everything will become known. See, this is to be connected to the first. Brahma Vidya, Sarva Vidya Pradishtam Brahma Vidya. So Brahma Vidya includes everything. Likewise, Kasmin Bhagavo Viknyade Sarvamidam Viknyadam Bhavajeti. By knowing which everything can be known. That means everything is included in this. Okay? So there cannot be two things. Everything and something cannot be there. Two things cannot be there. That one thing includes everything. That one thing is the essence of everything. Okay, that is, so what is the whole Upanishad deals with, that is told in the first line itself. Upakrama Upasamhari or Aikyam is also there. In the beginning itself they say, Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtam. This Brahma Vidya includes all Vidyas. If you know this, you become a Sarvajna and Sarvabhita. So, Kasmin Bhagavo Viknyade Sarvamidam Viknyadam Bhavajiti. To that he answers, Tasmai Sahovaja. To him that Angiras tells, Dve Vidye Vedidebhye iti hasma yad Brahmavido vadanti paracha aparachaiva. So to him he said, there are two Vidyas to be known. Two Vidyas to be known. Paravidya and Aparavidya. Both are differently said, but Para includes Apara also. Para is the essence of all this Aparavidya. Para is the essence of all Aparavidya. Okay? Wrong concepts are not good. Para includes all Aparavidya. Bhagavan includes everything here. Good and the bad. Bhagavan is not Sadgurne Paripurnaha. Then Durguna belongs to whom? He also includes that. Okay? Do Vidye Vedidabhye Yet Brahma Vidaha Vadanti Paracha Aparacha. What is Para? Tatra Apara. Apara, what is Apara? Rigvedo, Yajurvedo, Samavedo, Atharvavedaha, Shiksha, Kalpo, Vyakaranam, Niruttam, Chando, Jyotishamiti. All the Vedas, for the Vedas, all the Vedangas. Shiksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruttam, Chandase, Jyotisham. This is Vedangas. Vedas, all the four Vedas, Shadangadi Vedaha. Then what is Para? Atapara, Yaya Tadaksharam Adhigamyate. By which that Para is Yaya Tadaksharam Adhigamyate. Akshara means Chararehita, Nasharehita. So why this is word used, Nasharihita? Why Bhagavan is called Akshara? Akshara means, you see, Akshara we do not know. We only know Chara. Okay? Akshara you do not know. None of us know Akshara. Why we speak about Bhagavan? We do not know about Bhagavan. That is why we speak about. If you know Bhagavan, will you speak about that? We don't speak about any fruit or any mango tree. We don't speak about that unless there is a necessity. So Akshara is something we do not know. But Chara we know. Chara means Nasha. Whatever we see here, it is all perishable. Okay? Whatever we see here, it is all perishable. Why you think about imperishable? Why you think about imperishable? One person is a very fat person comes. He is a fat person, we say. How do we know he is a fat person? Nischalanan Swamiji is a fat person. If I say, how do I know that you are a fat person? There is one person who is not fat. Thin is there. So fat you know because the opposite you know. And what is our mind? Mind always thinks about opposites only. If there is no such a thing as thin one, then fat will not be known. Okay? If a tall is not there, short will not be known. So this world we see is always full of dualities. Thin and fat, tall and short, long and short, permanent and impermanent. So we see everything here impermanent, perishable. So mind always thinks about something imperishable. The opposite we thinks. Morning alarm goes, morning alarm. Academy especially during course time, alarm will be there 4 o'clock. Alarm 4 o'clock. Little you will sleep. Immediately you don't want to get up. Oh, I have to get up, no, little. And then another Swamiji comes and tells, Hari Om, 4 o'clock. Then you get up actually. Or again you go for a little sleep and get up. So whenever you get up, you want to continue the sleep. Vimalan Swamiji once told, Vimalan Swamiji was sleeping in the open and they cover their head and sleeping. Gurudev comes, Oji, who is sleeping? He asked. Then he covered his head fully well, so that Gurudev may think that he is a guest. Then Gurudev went away. So, you know that Gurudev who is calling, he doesn't want to get up. He wants to get up and he doesn't want to get up. So what is the nature of our mind? Nature of our mind is thinking the opposites. Okay? Opposite will be always think about the opposite. You want to do something good, afterwards we will think. You don't want to do something bad, the mind will prompt you to do that. Vedanta is very practical. Okay? Whenever you think you want to go somewhere, whether to go now or afterwards. Morning now it is very cold. Just take bath. Very cold afterwards. Immediately think afterwards. So mind is always thinking about the pairs of opposites. So because we see here everything is impermanent, chara, the mind thinks about the imperishable. Akshara it thinks because we see chara. Why we think about God? All-powerful God. I know that you don't have all power. You have got some power, but you don't have other power. Then there must be some fellow who is all-powerful. It's a guesswork. Okay? Otherwise, how do you know when anybody knows about God? Why do you think about God? Or Krishna will do everything. How do you believe that way? You cannot do it. Somebody will be there to do that. They think. I want something. You cannot give me that. So Bhagavan, you please give me. We believe that a person who is capable of doing what others cannot do. Okay? Think about it actually. Otherwise, will we believe if that concept is not there? We won't believe God. Why you have come to ashram? You believe that there is a moksha. Okay? 100% may not be there. Doubt will be there. But something good is there. So the other is bad, you think. The other is bad, so you think it is good. A fellow who doesn't like all these things, I don't want all the, I'm an atheist. He thinks this is bad. So he thinks the opposite. That is good, he thinks. So you all come here and taken sannyas, this, that and all these things. Why? On the hope that there is something which is better than this. But we have no such experience. We do not know, it is a guesswork. It is a guess. That is why we have not succeeded. If the guess has become real, then you are a realized person. Ishvara Darshana is possible, we believe. Because Ishvara Adarshana is there now. We have heard about Ishvara. I am not able to see God. So then there is a possibility of having Ishvara Darshana. That thought is there. So Akshara, why they say this is, everything is Kshara here. So this Paravidya speaks about that which is not commonly seen here. Ksharam you see actually, perishable we see. So this Paravidya speaks about all perishable. All perishable things only. I want a long life. I want a peace. I want a child. I don't want disease. All these wants are there. These are all perishable wants. This won't be remain. Once you get health, then what do you want? That is over. I want then something else. You don't ask for lunch because you are already having it. You will ask for something else. Little namkin you give. The prasad, pakodi you give. Why? Because that is not available. So yaya tad aksharam adhigamyate, because all other things are worldly, which are perishable things. And because it is perishable, there must be something imperishable. That the mind postulates. There is a mind thinks that there is something must be imperishable should be there. You have not limited powers. There must be a person who is almighty, who can do everything. That faith comes. Opposite will come actually. Mind will always think like that. You see, you understand this. The explanation of the mind is chanchalatmika mana. Manas is always wavering. This way, that way, this way, it goes like this. So, yaya tad aksharam adhigamyate. So, what is that akshara is now explained in the next mantra. Yattad adreshyam, agrahyam, agotram, avarnam, achakshu, chotram, tad apanipadam nityam, vibhum sarvagatam, susukshmam, tad avyayam, yad bhutayonim paripashyanti dhiraha. Dhiraha, the great men, those who are working, the spiritual seekers, dhiraha. They see, what is that akshara? Yat tat adreshyam. That which is not perceptible, that which you cannot see with jnanendriyas. See with the eye, hear with about the ear, like that. Okay? Adreshyam, that which is not perceptible, that which is not cognizable. Agrahyam, you cannot comprehend with the mind. Yato vacho nivartande aprapya manasasaka. That is agrahyam. And agotram, there is no lineage. Gotra is not there. Gotra means lineage. Parampara, agotram. Avarnam, there is no color. Achakshu shrotram, it does not have a chakshu or shrotra. So it is not amenable to any of these sense organs or mind. Tad apani padam, it has no leg, this has no hand. That means karmendriyas are not there, jnanendriyas are not there. Nityam, it is eternal. Vibhum, sarvabhyapi, all powerful. Sarvagatam, everywhere it is there. Susukshmam, it is very subtle. Tad abhyayam, nasarahitam. Yatu bhutayonim. And it is the cause for all other things here. Now what we know, what we see here are all opposite to this. What is our daily experience? What is told here are just opposite. Yatu adreshyam. What we know is perceptible. This is so and so. This is my, this is this. So perceptible only we know. That one is imperceptible. It is not this. It is something different. This. Okay? Agrahyam. I understand this is jag, this is this. I can understand. This you cannot understand. It is not grahya vastu. Agrahyam. Agotram. Everything I know from where it has come. You are from that place, your father is this. This is from this place, this is from which company. All these, that lineage we know. Agrahyam. Avarnam, it is which color. And then it has got chakshu, shrotra, which is perceptible with eye and ear. Panipada will be there. And everything is anitya here. Nitya opposite. Everything is vastu parichinna. Vibhu means aparichinna, it is parichinna. Sarvagatam, everything is limited. Somewhere only it is there, it is sarvagatam. Everything is grass here, it is sukshmam. Everything is vyaya, nasya, sahita. This is avyaya, nasya rihitam. And everything is bhutam. This is the cause for all these things. Bhutayonim, cause for everything. That paripashyanti dhiraha. Those spiritual seekers, they understand that. That is paravidya. So whatever we study here, whatever we understand here, including the study of the Upanishad like this, is aparavidya. This aparavidya comes from where? That source is called paravidya. This aparavidya comes from where? It comes from you. It comes from that Chaitanya. Chaitanya is not perceptible. The light cannot see the light. Okay? Light cannot see itself. You can see others, you cannot see yourself. I see you, but I don't see myself. Don't say that, okay, I'll go and see in my mirror now. So that is Bhutayonim Paripashyanti Dhiraha. So, what is Paravidya? What is Bhagavan? Bhagavan is the essence of everything here. Paramatma is not anything particular, but he is everything here. You make a song, you sing a song. Okay? What is that Paramatma of that song? What is the Paramatma of the song? Tell me. These things you should know, otherwise you won't understand it. What is the Paramatma of this song? What is the Atma of this song? Anand is the experience. Atma of the song is Swara. Ah is the Atma. You have studied Mundakopanishad. It is there. Mantra, you just take any meaning. It is Swara is there. Whatever you eat, what is the Atma? The taste. Taste is the Atma. Okay? Whenever you sing, what is the Atma? The Atma of that song is the Swara. If there is Apaswara, ये क्या करता है? Stop. Suppose somebody is playing, stop, they say. Wrong playing means that will disturb. Immediately you will say, don't do tala, they will say. Okay? Because it is Apaswara comes. So, this is the Atma of everything, is the ultimate reality. Knowing that, realizing that Atma. Atma of everything means Atma of you also. Atma of everything is that only one that. Your Atma and my Atma, two Atmas are not there. Your Atma, my Atma is not there. You are a strong, long, tall person, I am a short person. You are a fat person, I am a long person. You speak English, I speak Malayalam. All these things doesn't matter. Atma of everything is one only. The Upanishad mantra, anything you know? When you sleep, the mosquito sleeps, the tiger sleeps, the mosquito sleeps, the elephant sleeps. Everybody sleeps alike. The mosquito and you are one and the same. Where you are when you are sleeping, you are withdrawn to your inner core. Okay? And mosquito is after biting you here, it also sleeps. So mosquito's Atma and your Atma, one Atma, it is there in the Mundakopanishad, Brihadaranyupanishad. Oh, you should understand here. Not mantra alone, blah, 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 meanings. So the Atma of everything is Paravidya, the essence of everything. That is what is called Ekadasha Adhyaya, 10th chapter and 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Masanam Margashirshomi, Rutunam Kusumagaraha, Savaranam Himalaya. What is it? All the excellence is me. So the essence of everything here is that supreme reality, that is Paravidya. All other vidyas are in that only. Mathematics, if you understand, means the Atma only functions through your brain to understand mathematics. Atma only functions through your intellect to understand the music. Atma only makes you to do wrong things. Atma only functions through. But because the media is, when the power comes through this, it is hot. If the air conditioner, it is cool. Okay? How this Paramatma has become many? What is creation story? What is creation? How Bhagavan created? The question. Otherwise, you can ask the question. How that one Atma has become all these things? How Bhagavan has become all these things? Creation, when you think as if you are creating something. Bhagavan created something like that. Suppose you are preparing something. Pakodi you are preparing. You are creating pakodi. Like that, Bhagavan created pakodis like that. Not that way actually. He has become all these things. Okay? So, the next mantra explains what is creation. What is creation means what? Don't think creation is Bhagavan sitting there and doing something. It's not that way. Creation means how that one Paravidya has become this Aparavidya. How that one has become many. How Bhagavan Sri Krishna has become all of you. How Bhagavan Sri Krishna has become all the Gopalas, the cows, the stick, the cloth. Okay? And Brahma hid everything he has become. That is creation. He becomes all these things. So that is actually so that he says the next mantra. These are all very beautiful mantras and you have to understand it. Put your intellect and understand it. Don't go by this traditional explanation. That's all correct, very technical. That is for academic actually. Academic is okay, but academic will not help you to understand. What is the grammar, what is this, what is that. That is not going to help you to realize Bhagavan. What is the height of Bhagavan, what is his color, which cloth we are wearing, whether it is Pidambara or Nilambara. Why should we worry? Bhagavan can have any type of cloth. Whether Shankha Chakra or he can be anything else also. What is there? Okay. So next he says, Yatha urnanabhihi srijate grinade cha yatha prithibhyam oshadayaha sambhavanti yatha sataha purushat keshalomani tata aksharat sambhavati iha vishwam. I split it actually. Okay. Yatha urnanabhihi srijate grinade cha. Urnanabhi means this spider. The spider is creating thread. Urnanabhihi srijate. And then it swallows also. It creates from itself and it swallows into itself. The Urnanabhi will create and the spider and it will be there inside. It will remain there for some time. And then afterwards it will, if it is like this, it will go on like this in the thread. It will keep on eating and going. Okay. So likewise, like the Urnanabhi, spider is creating the thread and swallowing it. It creates from itself the thread and swallows itself into it, withdraws that into itself. Likewise, that Supreme Reality has created all these things. Okay? That is one example. One example. Then the other example is Yatha Pratibhyam Osadeha Sambhavanti. From the earth, trees and plants come up. So what is this plant and trees? What is this food? The tree grows because of the food from earth only. It is an earth modification only. There may be one seed. What is that seed? Seed is also earth modification only. Okay? Suppose if you throw a mango seed is there, it becomes mango tree. This mango seed cannot become this mango tree. This mango tree itself is the manure in the soil. There is soil only. And what is the manure in the soil? The same tree only, the same tree, all the leaves fall down. And then they become again mitti, it will become mitti, and then it grows. Okay? You cannot put a seed in the desert, it won't grow. If you put a mango seed in the desert, it will grow. If you pour water, it won't grow. It wants some manure. What is the manure? Manure is the leaf of the trees, wood only. Okay? So, from the earth, the plants come. As plants come from the earth, yatha urnanabhihi srijate grinade yatha pratibhyam osadeha sambhavanti. From the earth, plants come. Like that, from Bhagavan, all these plants have come. And yatha sataha purushade keshalomani. So now one person is there, one man is there. So he is a Chaitanya Vastu. In that Chaitanya Vastu, Kesha means this, Loma means this. Kesha means hair on the head, Loma means on the body. Keshalomani, from the Nakha and this hair, all these things are growing in this body. Body is a Chaitanya Vastu. Keshaloma are Achetana Vastu. It has no life. You cut, you won't feel. But if you cut here, you will feel that. So from Chaitanya, Achaitanya, Achetana Vastu comes. Likewise, that from that Para, this Apara has come. That Paramatman, this ordinary Jada Vastu also has come. This body is a Jada Vastu. From that Paramatma only this, Paramatma only the Jivatma comes. So the three examples has got three purpose actually. One is, Yatha Urnadabihi Srijate. Urnadabihi means the spider creates. Spider has no other material cause. Upadana Karana is not there. Suppose if a Kulala, a potter, is making a pot, he needs a clay. The clay only becomes pot. So different parts, different plate, etc. All these things are modification of clay only. But clay will not become pot automatically. You keep some clay there, it will not become pot. Somebody has to do it. Okay. So one is called Upadana Karana. That is, material cause is clay. And the potter is required to make this also. And he needs some tool. For Srishti of Bhagavan, there is no, he is the Upadana Karana, he is the Nimitta Karana, he is the Sahakari Karana, everything he only. That is given by the example. Urnanapi, from itself it brings out and it takes back. So like that, from Bhagavan everything has come out and it takes back. And your world is your creation. When you are sleeping, no world is there. One tiger comes and it is very cold, tiger also comes and lies very close to you. What will you do? You will hug it and sleep nicely. Okay? Swami Chidanji Maharaj once went to some place. One bear was also lying with him like this. Morning only he realized that bear was also lying like this. It was very cold, so it was. Sometimes the snakes. One of our Chaitanya Swamiji was at a Guha. Once he was somewhere Narmada Parikrama, he was sleeping in a small kutia. And then he found something is very heavy here. Very heavy thing is there. So he was covered himself and said, what is this very heavy? He lifted and saw one python is there. Python is sitting here. And it's also sleeping. Comfortable because it is also feeling cold. Then, immediately he threw it out. So, why I said this? Because, why I said this? Bhagavan is the cause for everything. So, Bhagavan is the Nimitta Karana, Upadana Karana, everything he only actually. So, he is the, not like a potter like that. So, he is the potter, he is the stick, he is the clay, everything he only. So, that is why it's an Urnanabi example. Then, Yatha Pratibhyam Oshadeha, from there it comes up actually. And Keshalomaha, from Chaitanya, Jada Vastu can come. From Chaitanya Vastu, Jada Vastu can come. So that is the three examples. So like the spider creates the thread and swallows it. Likewise, Bhagavan, Srishti and Pralaya. And in your case also, I was sleeping. When you are sleeping, your world has gone into you. You are Srishtikarta. Your world, what you see, is your Srishti only. It is not Bhagavan Srishti. You see, he is a good fellow, he is a bad fellow, this is good, this is wrong, this I like, this I don't like. This is tall, this is short, this is this color, this is this color. Dog will not see that. This is red. Dog will not know whether it is red or green. Okay? Whether dog will know whether it is, you are wearing red clothes. Whether you are a sannyasi or brahmachari, it will know. It will not know. So your world is your creation. So your inside Bhagavan only creates this world and then he withdraws into yourself. Likewise only Bhagavan's creation and withdrawal. That is what we say Brahma's night is. When Brahma sleeps, then no pralaya. Brahma wakes up, then Srishti comes. Same thing we say. Not only Brahma, it is Brahmatma also same thing. Brahmatma's Pralaya and Brahmatma's Srishti. Your Srishti comes now and goes. Okay. So, Enti, yatha urnana visrjade grinda yatha prathibhya moshade asambhavanti. Yatha satha purushat kleshu tatha aksharat sambhavati iha vishwam. Then, how the creation comes. These are all beautiful imageries. Beautiful imageries actually. So, how it came. So, Brahma, in the Bhagavad also it says, Bhagavan, Brahma was sitting on this Nabhi Kamala, Bhagavan, and then he looked at 4 sides, and then the 4 heads came. And then what to do he was thinking. Then, when he was thinking like that, he heard 2 letters. What are the 2 letters? Tapa, tapa. So he did tapasya. And then, yatha purvam akalpayat. Then he created Srishti as he did it in the previous. So tapa alochani. Tapa means alochani. So the next mantra is tapasa chiyate brahma tato annam abhijayate. Tapasa chiyate brahma tato annam abhijayate annat pranaha manas satyam lokaha karmusu jamratam. Tapasa chiyate brahma. Then this tapas means alochana. So chiyate brahma. Chiyate means the Brahma. Chiyate means becoming fat. Chiyate means what you called swelling up. Ananda puritaha. Ananda tuntilitaha. Ananda puritaha means what? When you are becoming Ananda, what happens? You become fat, okay? When you get Santosha, what happens? You become like this, the body language. You have seen? Yeah. Okay, when you wanted to create, then he thinks, I will create. When Bhagavan thinks, I will create. Then, when it is all your own experience actually. When you are doing something and you have got a faith, I can do it. I can do it. Then you achieve it. What will you do? That Ananda is there. It's not Ahankara, it is Ananda. Little Ahankara may be there, but it is just Ananda. So when Alochana comes, it swells up. So when he thought about Srishti, he swells up. He is swelling. Body language. Have you done it? Yes, I have done it. Even a small child, who did it? I did it. He will say, I did it. Okay? Like that he will say. So that Ananda, everybody it is there. You don't take it as a Ahankara. In good sense, Ananda Puritaha. So Brahma becomes Ananda Puritaha. When he wanted to create, becomes Ananda Puritaha. Now, have you seen this dove, Dove, this kabutar, and pigeon. Pigeon, when it is sitting on the egg and hatching it, you have seen, how does it sit? When a hen sits on an egg and hatches, how does it hatches? Have you not noticed it? Yeah? It will sit like this and it will swell up. It will swell up, okay? You have not seen. When a cow or when a dove or when a pigeon or anything, when it sits on hatching, then it becomes Ananda Puritaha. Because it is going to produce a life. When it is hatching, it will sit like this. Everybody is like that. When you are producing something, then that Ananda will be there. Even when you are cooking something also, if it is coming out well, means, yeah, that Ananda. Anything you do, when you are achieving something, creation is there, that Ananda will be there. It will reflect on the face. If your failure means, your achieving means, have you done exam well? Yes, I have done very well. I have done very well. I have done very well. The way in which you say, it was worked very well, Swamiji, then Ananda is there. If you have failed, means, did everything, but it will go like that. Okay. So tapas means, not austerities. Ordinary tapas means he will become thin. Tapa alochane means when you are doing alochana tapasya means, then you become swell up. So Bhagavan swelled up. Now you put a seed on the ground. You put a mango seed. After eating you have thrown. Then after some days, it has become a small plant. Before becoming a plant, how does it? Rain falls. When the rain falls, what it will happen? The seed will become big. If you sprout this, what is that? Mung dal. If you sprout, what will happen? It will swell up. Because it is going to produce, it is going to create. When Srishti comes, it swells up. Okay? That is there in you also. When Srishti comes, not only Srishti of human beings, not even, that's why the Father also, when they say, when your Father is creating Srishti, he has also become swelled up. Chiyate, the word is used, chiyate. So your mother swells up like this, and Father swells up like this. It's there. And any creation, you will be happy like this. Oh. The body language, shoulder will not go like this, shoulder will come like this. So now I am teaching, I am nicely understood, I am also explained nicely. I also have a tapasa chiyate, I am also chiyate. So Bhagavan becomes chiyate. First when he wanted Srishti, he expands, he swells up. Then the first comes is tato annam abhijayate. Annam here does not mean anna, it is abhyakrita prakriti. That is not anything clear. Abhyakrita prakriti. Okay? Abhyakrita prakriti. Annam abhijayate. Annat prana. Prana does not mean this prana. Prana means hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha samavartadasit. So first the Brahman wanted to creation. Bhagavan wanted creation. Then he swells up. From the swells up, Nabi Kamala, the Kamala comes. In that Brahma comes. From Brahma only does the creation. Okay? So, Pranaha means Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means what? Hiranya means gold. Garbha means egg, golden egg. Then, from that, Manaha. Manaha means not our individual mind, Samashti Manasu. Satyam. Satyam means what? Satya, Tyacha, Bhavati, Panchabhutas. Okay? Satyam means Panchabhutam. Satya and Tyat, Panchabhutam. Lokaha, then all the worlds. Then Karma. And Amritam means Karma Phala. So, when Bhagavan wanted to create, first he thought, yes, I will create. Then, yes, I will create. Don't worry, I will create. Then he becomes Tapasa Chiyate Brahma, he becomes little Puritaha. Puritaha son, then he created first Abhyakrita. From that, it comes out actually. It is not creation, it comes out. Abhyakrita comes out. From that Abhyakrita, then the Sutratma, Hiranyagarbha comes out. From the Hiranyagarbha, Samashti mind. From the Samashti mind, all the Panchabhutas. From the Panchabhutas, the Lokas. When the Lokas are, I want that Loka, I want this Loka, you do the karma. And karma phala is Amrita. Karma phala is Amrita. That is why this Sapekshidam in the Kathopanishad, Amritam Vintate, that means Sapekshika Amritam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya's commentary, Sapekshika Amritam. Sapekshika Amritam means Swargadi Loka is also like Amrita only. Because there is, the Marana is less compared to here. You got a long life, so it is called Amrita actually. So Amritam. So I thought this, I will complete this today. Okay. So how creation comes? The Parabrahman or Bhagavan wanted creation. All right. Leela, they say. Leela also, Pushti. So Bhagavan wanted creation, then when he thought about creation, he swelled up like a seed, like the dal swells up before it sprouts. These are imageries. So he swelled up. From that swelling, from that his swelled up nature, first came the Abhyakrita, then the Hiranyagarbha, that is Sutratma, this primordial being. From that, this Samashti Manasa, then Satya and Tyat. It is all according to the Yoga Shastra also the same thing, but different terminologies are used. Pradhanam, Mahattattvam, Ahamtattvam, Panchabhutas, Panchatanmatras, it goes like that. Okay? And Satyam, Panchabhutas, Loka, all the different worlds, and Karma, the different karmas, and Karma Phala. All these things have been created. Okay? Om Bhadram Karne Vishnuyama Deva ಭದ್ರಂ ಪಶ್ಯೇಮಾಕ್ಷಭಿರ್ಯಜತ್ರ ಸ್ಥಿರೈರಂಗೈಸ್ತುಷ್ಟುವಾಗುಂಸಸ್ತನೂಭಿः ವ್ಯಶೇಮ ದೇವಹಿतं ಯದಾಯುः ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ನ ಇಂದ್ರೋ ವೃದ್ಧಶ್ರವಾः ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ನಃ ಪೂಷಾ ವಿಶ್ವವೇದಾಃ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ನಸ್ತಾರ್ಕ್ಷ್ಯೋ ಅರಿಷ್ಟನೇಮಿಃ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ನೋ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿರ್ದದಾತು. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ.